Hey listeners, welcome to Straight Wife, Trans Life. I'm Lisa, and this past Friday after school, I asked our 10-year-old son, who's almost 11, if he would be up for another round of questions for the podcast. He said yes, and I said, great, let's do it now. No overthinking, no overplanning. I wanted to hear and share how he genuinely feels about the changes with his popo, who recently had facial feminization surgery, also known as FFS. Popo is the name our son calls my spouse or his other mom. And to be clear, this is one child's opinion. My son's answers are his own, but it is important to acknowledge two things. The first is that I have made it very clear to our son from the beginning of the transition, as has my spouse, that we may not understand all the pieces of transition, but we are a family and we will remain supportive of one another. For our son, life is pretty unchanged, but second, it isn't as easy for others going through this. It didn't turn out as nice, and there are lots of reasons for that. It's a very personal thing. So until next time, remember that everyone is doing their best for their own situation. And it's time to welcome back my son to the podcast. Hello, son.
Hi.
So let's jump right to it.
Okay.
In early December, Popo, which is what you call your second mom or other mom, had facial surgery, which is helping her along her male to female transition. This was a major surgery, and we kept her in the guest room for a week, basically so you wouldn't be scared or shocked by the bandages. Was that difficult to be away from Popo during that week?
Yeah, it was sad. A little.
Yeah, but you understood why we decided that maybe it would be scary to see her with bandages?
Yes.
Are you happy that we kept you away for the week?
Not really.
So, what did you think when you finally saw Popo after that first week?
I thought that you had nothing to worry about because you also showed me the picture of originally, and it wasn't scary.
Yeah, and that was an accident. I made a little folder with the progress of the surgery results, and that was like the first photo that shows up in that album. What did you think when you finally saw Popo after the first week? Like, what did you see?
I saw that her face was a bit puffy and her cheeks were like a little red.
Mm-hmm. And do you like Popo's new look? I mean, it's been 2 months, so you've seen it sort of like the puffiness is going down. Things are starting to heal. It will take more time, but how do you think Popo looks?
I think Popo looks the way that she wanted to look. She looks like if she had a sister. That's what she would. That's what it would look like.
Yeah,
she looks like now.
She does look really good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like her attitude has changed in any way?
Yeah, she seems more confident.
Yeah, a happier version.
Yeah.
I feel like each stage she gets a little bit happier.
Yeah.
And how do you feel? Do you ever sort of sit back and go, "Oh my gosh, this is so weird," or "Okay, this is what we're doing."
I think okay. Okay. That's what we're doing.
You almost can't remember what she looked like before.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how like with a little bit of time, sometimes we just adjust without a problem.
Yeah.
You were presented with an award at school recently at a school function, and you had an opportunity to introduce your parents, and you did a great job.
Yeah.
You said, "This is my mom, Lisa, and this is my other mom," and we're just not revealing her name because I'm just trying to maintain a little privacy. So how did it feel introducing us for the first time? As like, this is my mom, this is my other mom.
It felt pretty normal, like when I used to address you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't changed.
Yeah. You haven't changed. You're the same.
Have you told anyone at school that your other mom had surgery?
Yes.
And did they have any kind of reaction? Was it positive? Was it negative?
Most of them were like, "Oh, okay." Nobody had a big reaction.
What did you say? I'm just curious for myself.
I think I just said, "Hey, my mom is transgender, just so you know." And they were like, oh, cool.
Oh, but I mean, like, since the surgery, you're like, hey, and she also has a new face.
I think I also said that, and they had a similar reaction.
Okay, so it's just kind of like, all right, another one of your news updates. Update.
Update.
Okay, so has any part of the surgery made you feel any different? Like, are you worried? Are you sad? Are you mad? I kind of keep asking you the same question in different ways. I'm just trying to see if there's anything more.
No, not really.
Not really?
Yeah, it's kind of, I feel like a neutral feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neutral good,
Neutral good.
Okay. What is your favorite change about Popo with her new look?
Her nose is a bit more triangular.
Oh, yeah, her nose has always looked really good, but now it's sort of like a more slightly feminine version of her former nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your least favorite change about Popo with her new look?
I think your face looks a bit squishy.
Looks squishy because it's still healing?
It's still healing, like right now.
But you've noticed that like it has gone from sort of like puffy and round, and now we see that the shape is coming out. Like she has cheekbones, and you're tired.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
It's Friday right now.
Friday. Yeah.
Okay, so, are you happy for Popo? Like, how do you feel about the transition from your perspective? Like, how do you feel? Like, are you happy for her?
I feel happy for her because she is finally becoming what she wanted herself to become.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she doesn't seem any different to you. I mean, she still seems like the same person she was when she was your dad.
Yeah, she does seem like the same person.
Mm-hmm. She just dresses nicer and wears some makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything else that you would like to add about surgery or anything you want to talk about while you have the microphone?
No, not specifically.
Okay. Well, that was an easy chat to have with you.
Yeah.
I always love having you on the podcast.
Yeah.
I think we'll have you again and we'll do another check-in soon.
Okay.
Because I'm sure there'll be more changes to talk about.
Yeah.
Ba-dum. Okay, well, with that, thank you and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for saying thank you.
Thank you.